going on, guys? Today is Sunday, July 19th, I do believe. Let me start off with this video by saying I don't do vlogs. I don't do speaky camera type stuff very well. But I'm going to give it a shot. Between now and Halloween, I have just a tremendous amount of projects and a couple trips coming up that I was trying to decide what I was going to videotape, like if I was going to do some other tutorials or what. So I decided I was going to just do a weekly vlog and see if there is any interest in that. I think I'm going to call this Road to October. How does that sound? And I'm just going to show you a recap of the week previous and all the stuff that I'm working on and what's coming up. Like I said, I got a couple adventures that I'm going to be going on that I can't wait to do and to show you guys. I can't really talk about them yet because they're super top secret, and but they are going to be awesome. I got a couple of them. So anyways, yeah, this is going to be episode 1 of Road to October. I think what I'm going to start off with, I'm going to go back to MHC. If you remember, like a couple videos ago, a couple months ago, I said I was going to do an MHC recap video. Well, I never did that, and there was a couple reasons why. One, all the clips that I took, they turned out crappy. I don't know, there's something with the camera. It didn't like start recording until halfway, and whatever. And then two, shortly after MHC, all these people started coming out with awesome recap videos, like Brad Goodspeed did one, and I think Hector did one. There's some great ones out there. And so I decided, well, all I'm going to be doing is showing the exact same stuff that they already did. So I'm just going to leave it at that. But what I am going to do today to start off with this episode is I'm going to show you all the cool stuff that I bought at MHC. There was so much cool shit there that I wanted to buy, and obviously I couldn't afford everything, but the stuff that I did get was pretty awesome. So I'm going to start off by showing you what I bought at MHC. Alright, the first thing I bought was this adorable little table I got. No, I'm just kidding. What I bought was thanks to Tater over at Froggy's Fog. I got myself my very first fog machine. I've never had one before. So yeah, I had a good conversation with Tater, and there was actually 2 vendors at MHC that were doing you know, fog machines and stuff like that. And of course, Tater, those guys, Froggy's, does such a great job of supporting, you know, all the, you know, Hunters Hangout and stuff like that, that I felt obligated that I needed to give them my business. So yeah, thank you, Tater, for hooking me up with the fog machine, and I got a couple gallons of my frog juice here. My fog juice here, and yeah, so that's gonna be fun. One thing when you're at the show, when you buy the stuff, so you don't have to carry it around, they put it up against the wall so you can come back later. And I came back to get mine, and I noticed that some asshole put their name on my fog machine. I don't know who this guy is, but clearly he's some type of jerk. Just kidding. Frickin' Al, you're hilarious. Funny guy you are, Al. Other than that, I got a couple signs. I got, these are some metal signs that I got for my zombie containment area. And these are pretty cool. I got this quarantine one, and I got this zombie virus one. And I'm going to distress them up. I'm going to do Jamie Huggins' distressing that she did in her video a little while back. I thought that would be very cool to put up on my fence and my walls. So, yep. Got me my very first shove it fog machine, and got some juice and got some signs, and go to the other side of the room and show you some other stuff. So another thing I got was this mask. This is actually a mask that Alan Hops made, and this was kind of special because this is the one that he sculpted and did all of the steps on Google Hangouts, and so I watched that live when he was doing that. So I thought it was pretty cool to be able to you know, hang out with Alan for a little bit and get one of his masks, and I thought that was pretty cool. The same guy who wrote their name on my fog machine over there, this Al Driver, he saw me buy this mask and then turned around and got one himself. So he is a big old copycat. One thing also I had, I don't know if you can see this in here because I got it on the head, but I had Alan sign it for me, and put a note on there that said go make stuff. So that was very cool, very special thing that that I was able to get at MHC. Other than that, over here, let's see, this is that's an eBay purchase. We'll put him over there. I got these 3 heads. These came from Closed Casket Studios. They had a really large booth, and I really like these zombies. These are, like I said, these aren't masks. These are just busts. I haven't filled them with foam or anything yet, but I thought these were awesome. Dave Schonk is the I hope I'm saying his last name, is the sculptor, and a real cool guy. I wanted to get some hands that would match it, and I contacted him after MHC, and the crappy hands that I usually buy from China, I actually bought some and shipped them to him, and he's actually going to paint them to match these heads. So I thought that was pretty cool. What else did I get? Oh, this girl back here, excuse me, that's another eBay purchase. This girl I absolutely fell in love with when I saw her. I think it was Boneyard Studios, I believe. I hope I'm saying that right, but I thought that thing was pretty badass, and there's pictures of me walking around with that thing out the back of my backpack, and yeah, that's another foam-filled bust that we'll be using for one of our zombies. And then Bixby Studios had these hands, and I got these to match her, so I'm gonna have those hands. These were perfect because they're a little bit dainty, so the right size and everything. So but yeah, so for my zombie containment area, I'm gonna have these 6 zombies that I'm gonna have to make bodies for and everything. This is another one I got recently off of eBay, so we're going to be busy building zombies in the next few weeks. So, yep, that's pretty much, those are my MHC purchases, and I'm pretty happy with everything that I got. So, next, let's go outside, and I'll start showing you some of the projects I'm working on. Before I forget, you remember this guy? This was that marionette puppet that I just finished up last week, and shortly after I posted the video, I actually sold it. So one of these upcoming episodes, I'm going to be delivering this guy to the haunt that it will be residing in from now on. So that's going to be a fun trip, and I'm not going to say who it's going to yet, but it'll be fun, believe me. So yeah, now let's go back out to the garage. Alright, so I came back outside here, and it's hot. It's very hot. So a couple weeks ago I was at work, and out behind our shop we have this large dumpster that actually belongs to our neighbor, and inside that dumpster they had these panels, like they took down the shed or something like that, and I thought they would be perfect for the backdrop of my zombie containment area. So I climbed in the dumpster and I grabbed about 7 or 8 of them, and I brought them home. So I got some laying down here. This is what they look like when they came out of the dumpster. This is green fiberglassy stuff, and they stink really, really bad. So what I did was I went and I got some Kills and had it tinted gray, and I used my paint sprayer and I painted them both sides, front and back, and that's going to be like the base color to make them look like a galvanized metal. I got one in the garage I've already started working on. I'll show you that one next. Alright, here we are in the garage. First thing I'll show you guys, remember a while back I made these 8-foot tall columns for a haunted house. They asked me to build them so I did. So I made these 8 columns, and then I made 4 shorter columns, and now I'm making 4 more short columns. So this is number 13, 14, 15, and 16th column that I've built in the last couple months. And these are some iron gates that they're using. So fortunately, I don't get to keep these. These are for somebody else. But yeah, that's one project that I'm working on. That won't take too much longer. Here is the panel that one of the panels. Originally I was going to have 4 of these going all the way across the back of the garage. They're a little over 4 foot each, so when you put them all together it'd be like 17 feet, and that's actually going to be too much, so I'm going to drop it back down to 3. This isn't done yet, but I started off with that gray base coat, and then I cut out a template because I like my templates. I drew it up in AutoCAD, cut it out, and I did this biohazard logo on here, and just rattle canned it with 2 different colors. It was, you know, it started out with this yellowish color and then faded it down to this orange. And then after that, I did a trick that I got from Diablo, or Jose, where it took some of this Rust-Oleum hammered, and I just sprayed it onto some cardboard and then just dry brushed it on, and I got this cool looking metallic, I don't know if you can see that very well or not, this cool looking metallic effect to it. And I dry brushed it over top of the logo too to make it look like it was distressed, old, been there a while. And I used some rattle cans, some dark brown, some black to go around the edges. That's not done. I still have to do the wash coat, and then I'm going to do some, you know, great stuffy, gross slime type stuff. So anyway, that's one of the panels. This one actually is going to get cut down. Actually, all of them got to get cut down. They're just a little bit too tall, so I probably should have done that before I started painting it. I'm also going to cut a door in this because once I block off the back of my garage, I can't get out. So I need to cut in the door and add some hinges and stuff. So that is one of the panels that we're going to be working on. The other 2 panels, I went to the Habitat store and I bought a vent, these nasty old vents, and I'm going to put some lights behind it, and I'm going to put a smaller fog machine. Froggy's has this tiny little thing that would work perfect to just pump out a little bit of smoke or, you know, fog or whatever, and so that'd be cool. Another thing I'm going to do is I got this electrical box that I'm going to do, you know, exploding electrical box. I'm going to take all his guts out and put a pneumatic cylinder in it and all that. I got my parts here. I was at the air store last week picking up some stuff. I got a couple cylinders. That's for a different project, but got one of these little guys here. That'll be for the door. This tiny little thing. So yeah, that those will be on the second and third panel, but so that'll be interesting. I'll show you the progress through that. Here's something else I want to show you. Got this from, I'm going to butcher their name. It's Tony. We'll just say it's Tony Moochie, or excuse me, Tony Mooch. Last name, anyway, on Facebook. He makes these awesome ass silicone hands, severed hands, and yeah, I paid $35 for this. And the thing is awesome detail, if you can see that. It's creepy looking. So, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. So this is episode 1 of Road to October. I hope you guys stick around and watch my journey up until Halloween. There's so many more projects that I haven't even touched on that I'm going to be doing. But yeah. Come back next week and we'll show you some more stuff, some progress on these panels, progress on these columns. Hopefully they'll be gone, and then we'll get into some of these other smaller projects. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and stick around, like, subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll see you next week.